Hello everyone, my name is Durgesh and today in this video we are going to start lecture 3 of structured query language. I have already released a 2-part of this video that you can find it out in the below of the description. And now in this video we are going to learn how we can create database, how we can create table and much more things. So let's begin. Don't waste our time. First of all, guys, I would like to show my agenda that what things we will be covering, that you will be focused in this complete video. So here are some of things I have for you guys. Now in this video, we will firstly see how we can create table, how we can create database. Then we will know how we can alter that table, how we can drop that table, how we will be able to insert something in our table, how to update, how to delete. And in the last, we will know about select statement. Select statement is nothing but basically it will help us to retrieve some data from the database or the database objects. Okay, so let's begin. Now we have create database and table. Guys, I would suggest one more thing before starting this video. I will say please note it down each and everything, whatever I'm just saying here, because I will definitely share some of short trick that how you can keep in mind these things forever. Okay, so now first of all, we have create database, right? So this is about what, like why it is for us. So the main thing is, as in my first video of that data and database, I told you everyone like what is database. So database is nothing that this is, it's not about like database is existing itself. No, we have to create database, then we can store something in our database. Okay, let's say for example, suppose I have database. Okay, let's say this is my database. Okay, and let's say, okay, wait, let me make it color a little bit. Okay, so now it's looking as a box, right? I'm just saying like, okay, this is my database. Inside this box I'm just putting many of the data. So firstly what I did, firstly I just draw this box, right? Then I was like saying ki, some information and some tables and some records, something is available in my database. So just similar, we have to create our database first of all. Okay, so guys, as you can see, this is our like SSMS. SSMS is nothing but SQL Server Management Studio. It's called. This is a ideal this is a environment tool where we will be able to write all the SQL, like all the query language here to manipulate or retrieve some information from the database. So now I have written this create database and SQL in 4 weeks. So this is the name of my database. Okay, here you can find it out. See here what I written first. Firstly it was create and second one was database. Means firstly I says create means creating. I'm just creating one thing. So what I'm creating? I'm creating database. And so that's why it is a sequence. Firstly I will write create command. If you have forget about this, then just not an issue. Like I'm repeating again that create fall under the DDL command, that is stands for data definition language. I have already gone through all that commands that is available in SQL. Okay, DDL, DML, TCL and DQL, all that on I have covered in my previous video. You haven't watched, then please go ahead and watch it out and then please jump on the third video. Okay, so this is the step. Like firstly I would write one means create. So I'm creating what I'm creating database. So second place I will write database. One more thing I would like to clear here, you can write your create in like any language. See, if I will write like this, then also it will work. If I will write all in a small, even it will work, because SQL, I already told you in my previous video that structured query language is not a case sensitive. Okay, this is insensitive. So you can write it anyhow, like it will work. Okay, so it was just a random thing to you. Okay, so now we have written create database and after that it came as a database name. So see here DB name means database name. One more condition is applicable here, like database name should not be like, it should not be like Rahul and Kumar. It should not be like this. because special characters are not allowed here. Wait, I will show you how it will work. So I just came here. So firstly, what I'm doing is let me show you an error. So I'm writing create. Okay, then database I written. Okay, create database, and I'm writing, see here, SQL, and then I will write in. So what do you think, guys? It will work. Let's say I'm writing SQL in first weeks. Wait, I'm just running this query only. I'm just running this second one. So when I will run it, see what will come out. It's saying incorrect syntax near the keyword in. Means here we have one error. And see, if I will just replace this a space with the underscore. Everywhere. It's not about only one place. We have to replace it everywhere. So I just do, and let me execute. Oh, wow, that's great. It's saying commands completed successfully. Means that create database, what we did here is like the name of the, with the name of this SQL in 4 weeks, our database has been created. And where is it? So let me show you guys first of all, because it's very important. Okay, so this is my database. Okay, and firstly I would like to refresh. You also do wherever you are creating one database, then firstly you need to refresh and then try to check your database has been created or not. So the name of that database was SQL, right? So see here, SQL in 4 weeks, that database has been created. So this is the first thing that how you can create. And if you don't want to write underscore instead of plus, then we have one more opportunity and one more, we can say, a benefit with of this square bracket. If you will use this square bracket, even how you can create your database without putting this underscore. See here, commands completed successfully. Okay, so this is the way that how you can create your database. That is very easy. Let's come here. So database creation was very simple. It is not difficult. The one more thing will come here is creating a table. That things will be a little complicated, not much. So here you can see some steps I have written, that which step you will be following to create a table. So firstly, we have to write name, like firstly we have to think the name of that table, what I'm going to write a name of that table. Then you will write, define the columns. Okay, then assign the data types of each column, and in the last assign the constraint to columns, if any. If any means if you want to assign a constraint, guys, I'm repeating again that I have already taught this all the constraint we have in the SQL in my previous video. If you haven't watched, please go and watch it out. Okay, so see here is a snippet, means this is a template. Like I want to create one table like this in my SQL. Okay, this is a table that I want to create. So now just see here, I have written create table. Wait, let me show you illustration. Okay, so this is actually I'm not going to write these all things to show you guys. I will just make a short or a small table, like it will have a few of columns, but I will follow the same approach to create that table, because this is the approach. If you will not follow this approach, you will not be able to create a table. So let me come here and see. First of all, I forget to tell you one thing. If you have created this table database, so you are not in this database now. Remember one thing, if you have created this database, then just it has been created. You are not working in this database. So to work or to like fetch out something from this database, you have to use, okay, use this database. But what will be difference here is we will not write like this, use database and this. Wait, I'm not going to take this one, I'm going to take this. So we will not write like this way. We will just write use SQL in 4 weeks, and I will just run this code. So now I'm inside my SQL in 4 weeks database. Now if I will create a table, then that table will be located in my database. First of all, let me show you. As you can see, okay, now you can see here is in our SQL 4 weeks database, we have database diagram, table, views, external. Guys, these things we will be cover later on. Firstly, I would like to show you only tables here because we are studying table in this lecture. So when I will click on this plus sign on the tables, so I will see that here is system tables, file tables, external tables, graph table. But here is no any creation table, or like it's not showing any database object table, right? So when I will create table, then I will show you like this table will be shown in our this database because we are using this database here. So okay, I'm writing the command create. As you remember, here you can see firstly we written name of that table. As usual we are creating database, so we were writing right create database. So here also we will write create table. So I'm writing here create table, then I will write table name. So table name what we can write is, let's write, okay wait, I'm writing table name is employee info. See, many of the people will do like this, and even they spend many time. They wrote just a create table employee info and they will try to run this code. So what thing? See, this is just a table name and just you are creating a table. You are not doing anything. So table has some property that if you want to create a table, then you have to assign column name of that table. Okay, and when you will assign a column name, then with them, like with column name, you have to assign the data type also. Okay, as we discussed now that what is data types in the table. And now here also this is our second approach. Okay, we created table, right? Create table name, create table and table name we given, and now we are going to define the columns. So create table employee info, and then I will just give this to bracket. I will come out and I will write here. First, let me write employee ID. Okay, I written employee ID. I will just give a space. I will write what data type can be of employee ID. Can anyone guess? Yeah, sure. Yeah, correct. You are like employee ID is a integer, like it will be a 1, 2, 3 integer type. So we can give int. So employee ID equal to int. Then I will just give comma here also. And if I have some constraint that I want to give a primary key here, then also you can give primary key. But guys, we are not going to give any primary key here. It's just for a random to show you that how it works. So I'm just going to write employee ID int comma. Then I will write employee name. Now what will be the data type for name? The data type for name will be varchar. Okay, varchar has two properties that I shown in this video is you can type here some numbers like 10 or 6 or 5, anything. So wait, let me write 6 here, not 6, let's write 7. Then again I will give comma here. I will go back and I will write mobile. Let me write mobile number. Okay, mobile number, data type of the mobile number what will be, guys? As I told you, in int, if you will write int, then int has some less property that I shown in my previous video. So here we are going to take varchar. As usual, like varchar is a very simpler data type that can be suitable in this. So let's write varchar, and I'm just going to give 10 because maximum 10 digit can be of the number, right, in India. So now now see, I'm going to create this table. So I'm just going to run this code. Now it has been created. If you want to fetch out your table, so firstly let me show here. As I told you, we can find it out our table here. So wait, yeah. Now in this table, if I will go, okay, we have to refresh it again, then we will be able to find out our table. So now you can see when I click on my table, here one table is appearing, that is employee info. And you can see here, we have also written the name of that table is employee info. If you want to fetch some information or anything, so what I will write, select, this is asterisk guys. In SQL, the meaning of this star is all. All means the what like all mean is everything from the table. Okay, star means all. So select all from table. What is table name? Table name is employee info. Okay, and I'm going to run this code. You can see we have employee ID, employee name, and mobile number. We don't have anything in this table, right? Because we haven't inserted any records. So now I hope like you enjoyed this video and you are able to create table now, and you will be able to like write these approaches in your examination. If you are a college student and you are like wherever, if you are able to write or speak with someone, then you can say these approaches there. So now we learn about database and create table, how we can create these. Okay, now after this we have, okay, we have alter table. But still, just for a second, we are not going to alter table now. We are just going to learn how we can insert something. Okay, then we will jump on the alter table, because we have created table. So now let's see how we can insert some record in the table. So now you can see, guys, just be focused here. This thing will be very important. In insert statement, allow you to insert a single row in a table. In like, I don't want to make repeat that rows and column. I hope you guys are aware with SQL, sorry, in Excel you studied. So this is called row. Like let's say, suppose in single row means if I have some records, okay, let's say this was employee ID, this was mobile number, name I written in the SQL. Okay, so if I want to add in a single row means that will be this. Okay, and insert a multiple row means like I have column, right, and I want to insert a multiple records. Sorry guys, I want to insert a 5 records, so even we can do it. Copy rows from a table to another table. We can copy with the help of insert. We can copy a records from a single, like a different table to a different table. So these are the some rule. Okay, these are the syntaxes we called as these as syntax. So these are the syntax that you will use it, and you will be able to insert some records in the table. So these are the form. See, this is form 1. Like this way also you can insert some records. Like this way also you can insert some record. This way, and that way. Okay, so these are the some forms. You will be able to find out these all the notes in the description of this video. I'm going to show you that how you can insert some records. Okay, so let's begin. So I'm just going to write insert. Guys, I'm writing in all caps lock. I would suggest you also, wherever if you are writing a SQL code, then try to write all the command in a capital letter. Okay, in caps lock. So you don't need to click shift always. Just click like just turn it on your caps lock and you will be able to write it all. So insert into, after that the name of table came. So we are going to write employee info. Okay, insert into employee info. So how I did, I just write EMP. So one of my table that is starting from EMP come out. So I just press tab. So my table name will be like written on the just after the into. So insert into employee info. After that, as you see here, wait, let me show you. After that, see, insert into table name. Okay. So the first form is to write column name, all the column name. Okay. And then values. The second form was just write insert into table name and values. So value will be written. So we are just going to follow this form 2 because why we will follow this, because it's take a less time, right? You don't need to write all the column name, just if you will write only the table name or this value, then it will take. But there is some limitation. Suppose if you have a 4 columns in your table. Okay, suppose if you have a 4 columns in your table and you are just giving values to, okay, values to. So in what about these 2 records? Because we are giving only 2, right? So there will be some issues. So by default, it can be take it as a null. But suppose if you have not allowed this, if you have given some constraint like not null, okay, so there will be some issue that your data will not be inserted. But we are going to use this one. Let's use here and check how we can insert. So I'm writing insert into employee info, then I will write here is, okay, insert into employee info, then I'm going to use a second form, so that is values, right? I use values. In values I will use, first was our employee ID, so I'm giving 1. Then employee name, let me write Durgesh. But wait, I will show you one more thing here that is very important, guys. You will do many of the things that will be wrong, so just see. Okay, I written here insert into employee info values 1 and Durgesh and these things. Okay, what do you think if I will run this code? This record will be inserted into my database or not? Like it will be inserted into my table or not? Great. Many of people were saying are saying ki, yeah, Durgesh should be in quotes, right? So this should be in quotes because this is string, right? It should be in string. So okay, many of people are saying, sir, please run this code without quotes. Okay, I'm running this code without quotes, and see, there will be some error like SQL don't know about this Durgesh column something. So wait, let me run this code. See, invalid column name Durgesh. As you will not give this Durgesh into the quotes, then it will think like as a column. It will know ki this is column, but this is not column, right? We are inserting into this by employee info. So that's why we will give here quotes. So now it become records. So if I will run this code, so see, 1 row affected. Okay, now I want to fetch that how things are. Okay, see here in employee ID we have one employee name Durgesh and mobile number this. So this way we can insert some record into the table. Okay, guys, I will say you need to more practice in these things. You will find assignments in the you will find a blog link in this video, description of this video, and there you can find it out some assignments. So try to attempt that all assignments, and if you will have some doubt, then don't forget to ask that doubt. Ask that doubt in the same day, and that will be very beneficial for you, and I will be happy to help you. So we have learned insert and create table, create database. So we will learn alter table, drop table, and this update and delete. So wait, we are going to firstly start with alter table because it was in my sequence, but due to like there was no any record in our table, so just I inserted something to show you guys, and then we are going to jump on alter table. So alter table, what it says basically, How many people you guys are aware about this, that what alter table do? Okay, many of people has no idea. So let's understand from beginning what is this alter table. So alter means basically we says for altering something. Altering means modify. Okay, if I will write alter, it means I'm asking for a permission to modify my table. Okay, so if this is alter table, means if I will write wherever, like whenever I will write alter table, means that table will be able to modify. Like till when I'm not writing alter table, so I will not able to modify my table. Okay, so this is the basic meaning of this alter. Now, as usual, I have written the step-by-step approach for alter table also. You can find it out here. So the first step is name the table and then define the modification. So which kind of modification we have, you can find it out here. See, different type of modification to the structure we have, that is called add, drop, modify, rename. Okay, I'm writing here, that will be not probably visible to you guys. So first thing we can do is alter, like, okay, I'm not writing this, wait. We can add, what we can add column in our table. We can it can be a like drop column, right? Drop column, then things will become like rename some column name, right? Okay, so and main I would say like most important things in altering table, there is a like it's actually happen in a various time that you will need to change a data type of your column. Okay, so what you will do, how you will do, now let's see. So there is some approach, it's called as okay, you don't need to write anything, just write your column name and then data type. Okay, let's see how we can do. So firstly we will see how we can add column. Okay, so I'm writing here alter table. Okay, alter table अपने को लिखना है. Then what was the first step in my approach, that was name the table. So let's name, the name of my table is employee info, right? Alter table employee info, then we wanted to add one column, add column. Okay, so if I'm adding add column, so what? Okay, what it means, we have to write some column name, right? So let's write state. Okay, if I'm writing column name, then here is one property, like, so definitely if you are writing one column name, then this column name you have to assign some data type for this column, right? So let's assign, it will be my varchar table. I'm not giving constant, so I will just leave it. Okay, अब मुझे ये बताओ आप लोग, yeah, some of people has understood that what is the problem in this code. Okay, so firstly I would like to run this code, guys, that you know what kind of error are coming and how to resolve this kind of error, because you will also feel or you will also see this kind of error. So see, when I'm writing, so it's saying incorrect syntax near the keyword column. Okay, so near the column means what, guys? Be focused here. As you see here, we have different type of modification, and here was written add column. So add column name, not column. Okay, you cannot write add column and then column name. You have to write only add then column name, just like this. And if you will run this code, see, and now if you will run this code to fetch out your information, so see here, we have one more column that is called state. Understood? If you guys, anyone have a doubt, then please feel free to ask your question in the doubt in the description. in the comment box, or even you can find you can text your all the queries in the form. Okay, we have covered this alter, and guys, it will be homework to you. Just practice all our things, modify and rename and these things. Okay, it is enough. Let's say how we can drop table. So with dropping table, this is a thing like drop database or drop table. Drop can be used for anything. If you want to drop your database, then you can use drop database. If you want to drop table, then you can use drop table. So drop database means nothing but you have to write firstly drop, then database. Yeah, you have to write database, not database name only. You have to write drop database, then database ka naam. Okay, this is what the statement of the remove database is drop database, and then db name means database ka name, and drop table means drop table. You have to write drop table and then table name. Okay, let's see how we can do. And yeah, okay, see here, I'm writing drop database, and I will write here. Okay, wait, let not write drop database first. Let's drop table. Drop table. Table name is employee info. Okay, so see, we have deleted, and if now if I will fetch out some information from this, so it will not work because this table is not existing. Okay, okay. Now if you want to drop your database, then you can write drop database and database name. So that was, let's not drop this one, let's drop this one for you. So I just click and see commands completed successfully means this database has been dropped. Drop means nothing but drop means delete, you can say, but completely delete. It will be not in our database, like this database has been dropped. It will not be more in our no, like here. See here we have only one. Okay, so here it is. If I will refresh it, it will be like remove. And in drop table, what is to drop table, just remove your table from the database. Okay, so that's all guys for today. I think video has been very large because of a deep understanding or deep clarification. So now let's leave today. Let's conclude this session today, and we will like come up tomorrow with these topics, that update and delete, and then we will be cover some another topics. Okay guys, bye bye. Let's meet in another video. That is enough for today, and don't forget to practice over these topics. Don't forget to submit your assignments. Don't forget to revise these topics again and again, and most important that you need to aware with this query part also for your interview purpose. Okay guys, let's leave. It's for today. Thank you. Bye bye. If you like this video, then subscribe this channel, and don't forget to share with your friends.
Life could make you cynical, make you hard to satisfy.